Hello, everybody. It is January 22nd, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles. And it looks like we have a new puzzle that looks like it's app only and two player. So maybe I'll check that out. Anyway, I'm going to start with connections. Here we go. Timer fumbles. Okay, spiny and sharp are possibly related. I don't see another one of those. Maybe spin, turn. Don't see another one of those. Fumble, trip, crumble. Well, there may be another one of those, but also fumble, turnover, or football terms. I'm not sure I see another one of those. A cobbler is a dessert or a shoemaker. A crumble is a dessert. A strudel, a turnover. These are all desserts. And a crisp might be as well, though. So maybe not that. What would use be, I wonder? Fair use. Distinct, crisp. Okay, that's where crisp can go. Sharp, clear. Okay, I think that's probably one. Could be the yellow one. So let's see. We've got, well, we still got timer, fumble, spiny, Ellen, misuse, trip, and fluff. Some of these sound like missing words. Trip, use, miss, maybe. But I'm not seeing anything. All right. So I think I might go into another puzzle and come back to this. Okay, let's check out Strands. Ode to Joy. It could be Beethoven piece, or it could just be happiness, bliss. There we go. Bliss. I'm not seeing any others off the bat, at least. Nest. Maybe I'll just try putting in bliss. I always regret this because I always see the spangram right after, but I'm not seeing it right now. So rather than waste everyone's time, let's just put in some words I can find. Now I just have to find some other words. Okay. Have. Okay. Euphoria. Euphoria. Seventh Heaven. I bet that's what it is. It is. Okay. Ecstasy. Elation. One more. Um, uh, This, no. Well, what would it be? I want the PH to go together. I want it to end with athy, but it can't. Uh, 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 um, hmm. Well, this is great. Maybe I should come back to this one and have it click. What would it be? Rhapsody. There we go. That took a while. All right. Okay, let's check out the Wordle. Okay. Pylon. Oh, I misplaced the N. That's all right. Lunch. Okay. Clink. There we go. All right, let's check the bot. Okay, Cling was also available. Yeah, that would probably technically be a better guess, but there we go. Clink was the answer. All right, let's check out Pips. It's down here now. We have one Ian, two Rodolfos. Let's check the easy. Okay, equivalence region. No. There we go. That was easy. Pretty easy. Let's check out the medium. Got either a D or a musical note. Okay, we're going to need a double, two doubles, one here, one here, here. So it could be two here. And then this isn't going to work. We don't have greater than 3. The only thing greater than 3 is a 6, right? So, okay, we're not going to use a double in this one. It's going to be ones. And then the 2s are going to go here. There we go. Pulled a fast one on us there. A little bit of a trick to that one. That was the medium. All right, let's check out the hard. Okay, we've got a sort of fish looking thing. We've got greater than 16, which is going to need at least 2 6s. We've got a bunch of 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6s. 2 here. Okay. We've got a less than 2, which will be at least 1 0. It's going to be 2 zeros because we don't have any 1s. So this one will go here. This one will go here. So, and this is 2 more 6s that we'll need. So 2 here, 2 here, another one possibly here, or maybe 3 here. And then we have the 2 3-sized equivalence regions. So we'll need at least 1 double here. And we don't have another double, so this one is not going to be a double. So it's either going to be 5s or 3s. So that's what is connected to 4s. So that can maybe be there or the 5. Let me put the 6s over here. And then this other equivalence region could also be 3s or 5s, not 2s. So this could maybe go over here. If this is 5s, then we have one more 5 over here, which could be 5, 4. Okay. Yeah, 3, 6, 6, 5, 3, 5. There we go. Okay. That was one of the more straightforward, hard pips we've seen in a while. Some things kind of stood out without having to dig too deep. Although I did get kind of lucky by choosing the 4, 3 here. But anyway, there we go. Let's go back to connections. Okay. All right. So I might try the desserts. Let me look at it one more time. We have the desserts. We have the I can't think of a word that's not one of these words. The clear, distinct, crisp, sharp image. Okay, Ellen. I'm trying to find oh, I did just find it. It's magazines. We have Time Magazine, Us Magazine, Elle Magazine, and Spin Magazine. That is the purple. So magazines plus a letter. And the last one we have is Fumble, Miss, Trip, and Fluff. Okay, I mean, 3 of those are obvious, but the fluff kind of tripped me up, but it just means to, mess up. Okay, so we'll submit this as purple. Now for blue, I'm going to go with the desserts. Could be the fumble thing because fluff kind of threw me, but it maybe wouldn't throw most people. So let's try this one. Nope. Wrong again. All right. Fluff, fumble, trip, and miss. Okay, that was blue. This is yellow. All right. That's connections. Let's check the bot. More straightforward. Yeah, it took me a while to find it. Once I kind of focused in, I guess it was pretty straight. I wouldn't call it a 1 out of 5 though, at least a 2 out of 5. But I didn't make any mistakes, so I guess that is something. Here we go. Let's check the magazines plus the letter was pretty low at 2%. The fruit desserts was the most obvious one by far, 71%. I never noticed this before. That's interesting. Okay. So let's check the mistakes. Yep, the crisp and the fruit desserts, that was pretty much the most obvious red herring or curveball. And then I did also notice spiny in the pointed category. Blunders, including turnover. I wonder if somebody was trying football-related terms. Fruity treats, including fluff. Errors, including crumble. Those all make sense. But yeah. All right. There we go. I think I finished everything. That was the daily games. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.